when I was younger.
Okay, no, wait, let's start this in. We need to talk about the importance of Jeff Dunham in 2018 and why he's not running for president in 2020.
He's not relevant.
I want a peanut in the White House. We had President Donald meme. Now we would need President Peanut the Memer. And his vice president jalapeno on a stick.
Okay, we can do this as a podcast if we really.
But wait, we can't have a terrorist in the White House.
He's dead. It's fine. We got him.
See, Slim.
We can, for the podcast, we can go around and talk about who we want as president in the next election.
But hang on, if we have
Only celebrity answers though.
Only. This is okay.
Hang on, just hear me out here. If we have a terrorist in the White House,
but he's dead.
Our entire country will be over there, and up there.
Wait, can I just say like a topic for this podcast? Like your idea, everyone picks one person.
Okay.
We debate why they are the best president. And they should win.
Good job, Logan.
I actually watched everything Jeff Dunham.
Me too.
Several.
Has his humor like? I've tried watching his new show, his
I did
special.
not watch that.
His
It's
comedy
like an Irish Baby or something. It's weird.
has not aged well. He's not funny anymore. I don't think he's ever been funny. He's not funny.
I've never been a fan of his. That's why I'm really not like.
I mean, he's not funny to you, but he still makes money.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly, well, yeah, he's not funny to me, but like, it feels like his set of comedy has a date. It feels like it can be.
Yeah.
If you really look into
especially
it,
Also, he's a ventriloquist.
Yeah,
if you really
say it. Thank you.
Ventriloquism.
Ventriloquist.
Yeah, if you pay
That
attention to
word.
like the jokes and everything and the interaction
I
between
know
the
words.
puppets, everything is self-deprecating jokes.
Yeah, also how
Yeah.
he said, like, man, I really hate my wife as Walter, and he ended up, like, getting a divorce.
Yeah.
He really
Literally.
fucking hates his wife.
Yeah.
He pretty much puts his personalities and his life into those puppets, how they are each a part of him. It's like he's putting a piece of his soul into each one of them.
Okay, real shit. Which puppet would you fuck?
None.
Really?
None.
Cap.
You telling me?
I'm telling you, I would.
You
not.
telling me
I'm telling you, I would.
that
not
you do
fuck.
not want to... You don't want to play the xylophone
Nope.
with your dick
No.
on Ahmed's ribcage?
Somehow I knew you would do that, but you could do the same thing with
With-
someone else we know.
No, I know where you were
Name
going.
drop.
Oh, we're talking?
Yeah, there's a recording. I said to
Holy
record this.
shit!
What are the odds
We're
are?
recording
is
and there are
that-
two different conversations.
Yeah,
I just need to hear
Listen to
this.
this.
I need to hear this.
What are the odds? What are the odds? It's a game that someone challenges someone to a thing,
Okay.
and the person I'm challenging has to guess a number, and so do I at the same time. And whoever, if we guess the same number, the person I'm challenging has to do the challenge.
Okay.
How did we get to this?
Do you want to play?
I don't know.
Sure.
What are the odds that you have to
Why are we
ask
playing
Allie
this?
to Muppet Neck you?
Hold on.
I'm gonna count down. Then we say a
What's
number.
this, like, what's the numbers? Is it 2
1
to
to 10.
100?
It's,
Okay,
but
1 to 10?
it's only to 100, but I'm saying 1 to 10.
Okay. Because that gives it, like,
Almost.
so much more
I'm
room.
gonna give you a countdown, okay?
Alright.
1, 2, 3,
7.
7. Fuck!
You knew 7 was my favorite number. You knew I was gonna pick it. I know this ahead of time. I'm not getting Muppet Necked today! Or ever. I don't really want that. That's like really weird.
I already explained what that would be like with Dave here.
It's a felt fucking
I'm sorry,
weird
it had to
hand
do
job.
with, like, me saying something really, like,
weird to your girlfriend.
And I want to hear everything
Here's-
before I agree with everything, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll just
Here's how I explain
go
to
about it, and then I just pick 7, and I'm like, fuck, now I
The
gotta do
recording
this.
probably already got me explaining it to Dave, but you're pretty much just getting a hand job from cardboard and fabric.
Yeah, that's it.
You're better off just shoving a piece of cardboard in a sock and then fucking yourself with it.
Yeah, but no, like the point
And
of
then it's still the same fucking
the
thing.
point of
just
using a Muppet that it feels like it looks like a different person. Because if your partner
Damn, I didn't know my girl was brunette.
stop. Because if your partner is talented, they can give it another voice.
How many times can I suck your dick?
1, 2, 3.
Does she have to be like off the bed?
Well, I mean,
So it only
if you
looks
want-
like the body.
If you want immersion, yes. Like you're laying on the bed like this, and she gets like a Miss Piggy doll, and she just.
I'm not sure I can get.
Wait,
that
hold on.
with
Why
Miss
was your
Piggy.
first reaction go to like Miss Piggy doll?
Maybe you like fucking pigs. I don't know what you're into.
So I already know where this is going. So let's just go past this.
Kinda did.
Cut it out. That's why we said skip over.
No, I wasn't even going with that. I was going to go more about Muppet necking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was so confused then. I was going down a different path. You're going down a path I can't follow.
You went on a self-destructive path.
You did.
But real shit, what?
I was the
Yeah.
Darth Vader to my Anakin.
Sand is very coarse. And I am your Jar Jar Binks. To yourself. But real shit, which Muppet would you fuck from Jeff Dunham?
From Jeff Allen.
He made
It's a
them.
Muppet.
It's a Muppet. Okay, puppets. Okay, what Muppet would you fuck from Sesame Street?
Why just Sesame Street? Why not the Muppet Show?
Okay, what Muppet from Jim Henson's creation would you fuck?
Oh, so we throwing in Fraggle Rock?
Everything Jim Henson's created.
Fuck. We throwing in Fraggle Rock.
And today we advertise that new movie that came out that has nothing but puppets, but they investigate crimes, and it's very sexual and interesting.
I actually
Oh.
seen it.
I
You
want
did?
to.
Yeah,
How was it?
it was an experience.
What was it called? Because I forget.
Was it Happy Time or
The
something?
Happy
Yeah,
Time
Happy
Murders.
Time
yes.
Murders.
This is an official advertisement for the, or this is an unofficial advertisement for the Happy
Yeah, we ain't
Time
gonna pay for
Murders.
But okay, wait.
I don't
We just
think
like
they
weird
want
movies.
to be associated with us.
Back to the important
Yeah,
questions.
fuck you guys. We don't want you to associate with us.
We want to fuck your puppets. Okay, real shit. Back to the important questions.
This
Which
was
Muppet from
ridiculous.
Jim Henson's would you fuck?
Are we? Hold on. Can I just ask?
Anything from Jim Henson's collection. Anything he has ever put his heart into and made. And the people.
What would you
Jin.
Jin?
take him?
Baby Jin?
What?
Like when Jin was a baby, the baby Muppet one. It matters. Yes, there's a naked baby Jin out there, and there's Jin as like a teenager.
Jin is a teenager.
Okay.
No, I
It
was
matters.
making a joke because I wanted to know if
Isn't
the Dark Crystal in that
Yeah,
category.
That's his. He made
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
then.
Chamberlain?
Yes.
You fuck Chamberlain?
Fuck yeah, fuck Chamberlain.
So
No.
when you give it to him overall, you can say, please, please, please. Fucking me in the ass. Harder. Dave?
I honestly don't have a.
Oh, wait.
Muppet.
Okay, welcome to
Yeah.
the Stealth Studio Podcast. I'm Lucy.
I'm Cap.
I'm in pain.
BS.
That's a cold open. Which Muppet from Jim Henson would you fuck?
We're 10 minutes in, and that's the opener.
That's a cold open.
You telling me that Big Bird or Snuffleupagus like
Snuffleupagus could fucking get
You
it.
telling me they don't fuck?
They fuck
could
hard.
fuck
They fuck.
each other, but I
Bert
don't
and
fuck
Ernie were like Squirt and Spurt.
Like I just can't picture the physical idea of having a erect
Rubber
dick.
Ducky, you're the one. Rubber Ducky was yellow. You know what also was yellow?
Bert. Bert, fill my ass, Bert. Oh, Bert. Why is everyone I'm saying is now a bottom?
That Rubber Ducky was symbolizing something else.
Cock ring.
Yep.
Wait,
How would that work?
you just fucking shove the rubber ducky on your dick and hopefully put a hole through it.
You don't like the count?
No. Huh?
Cookie Monster?
I wouldn't fuck them though.
Oscar the Grouch.
So
You
you're-
know Oscar
wait.
the Grouch got something to prove.
Stop.
Yeah.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
you don't get hard when you're watching Sesame Street?
I think that's exactly what Dave is telling you. I think that's a very sane way of thinking.
Hey, shut the fuck up. No one asked you.
Alright,
We're
real
fucking
shit.
Muppets over here.
We're getting away from Sesame Street, but we're gonna hop up into the Muppet Show.
Okay.
You telling me that Gonzo doesn't make you want to jump his bones?
No,
The
I'm sorry.
animal
Damn.
doesn't tickle your pickle.
Not at all.
Gonzo fucks chickens, you know that?
I'm as dry
The
as a
Swedish chef
cucumber.
doesn't tickle your balls.
No.
The little fucking, like, scientist that's like, ah! Ah! Like, you know
I'm
him?
dry as a cucumber.
Yeah.
I'm drier than the Mojave.
And patrolling the Mojave makes me wish for a nuclear winter. Oh, stop.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no Muppet I would fuck.
Not even Miss Piggy.
Not even. Definitely. Not Miss Piggy.
It's okay, Dave.
Yeah.
At least I think so.
I
Cap,
don't know.
fucking Logan already fucked Miss Piggy. What the fuck are you talking about?
But I didn't fuck the puppet!
Sorry, that was me.
And that was a human being?
human Miss Piggy.
The human adaptation.
We don't even try.
Not even a blonde.
It just comes naturally.
Does that mean Logan's Kermit? Kermit the Frog.
Thank
No
God there
fair.
were no, like, you know, offsprings that were just like, kill me!
Just a
The hybrids.
There's a picture of Logan morphed as Kermit.
Just
As
a
the
white
thumbnail.
Kermit.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail. Done.
No, just a white Kermit with, like, glasses.
No, Logan's
Shrinking.
haircut.
Exactly. Everything.
Just fucking like crying. And like in his eye it's just people fucking Muppets.
Let's hop away from this.
Oh, this is great. I don't know what quality podcasting is, but this is quality.
You can't get like this. That's a guarantee.
How long are we talking about fucking Muppets for it, Logan?
Hmm?
How long are we talking about fucking Muppets for it?
6 minutes?
Fuck yeah. Hey, who said we couldn't do quality content?
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
One of our original ideas for the podcast was going to be going around the room in general and just, you know,
And we get into that 14 minutes in.
yeah, just talk about what person we would like to win the next election. to
Wait,
be.
do they have to be alive? Can this be like a fantasy? Like
They
a
can be
fantasy
whatever the
lineup?
fuck you want. Yeah, like
Can I just say my idea that I had? It was like,
Wait,
we
wait,
all...
we're going to go around the room.
Can this be a fantasy lineup?
No, it was like we all choose one person and then we fight each other about like why this person deserves presidency, what they and it's like stupid fucking reasons.
Sephiroth.
What?
So like it can be anyone in time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not an actual person, but Sephiroth.
Okay, we'll start with Sephiroth.
What would he bring politically to the table?
Death. He would end the world by crushing it with a meteor.
What was the party be?
His own clones.
So Republican?
There are quite a few of
Some
them.
Republican?
And also any sort of soldier. And that's a lot.
All right. Logan's a nerd. Cat. I think
Wait. Let's run this idea even further. Okay, what policies would he, you know?
enact. What's his views on gun control and like education?
Look, we gotta know these things if you want to be
There is only
president.
despair, and he will never be a memory.
But what about, you know, my
Those are his two slogans.
What's
what
his
about my
opposing proponent?
401k? What about the
What about my
crashing-
taxes?
None of that even matters.
What about the working class?
Huh?
What about the working class?
What about the working class?
Was
He's
they-
going to crush everyone with
What
a
about
flaming
unions?
who is he representing?
meteor. Himself.
So he's an independent partner?
Actually, no,
Independent?
I'm lying. He's
Yeah.
representing his mother. He's carrying on her work and finishing it.
Okay, what has his mother done?
She plans on annihilating any
No,
sort
but
of
what
like,
has she
heritage
done?
we
What
have.
what credibility does Sagarov have to bring on to this country?
Death.
But
Yeah, there's
What?
no.
But
There's
there's
nothing.
no credits right there to prove it. Like
You want to be able to get elected because he doesn't have anything beneficial and no one will elect him.
I'm sorry, I'm not taking this seriously.
No, you're not. Apparently not, Logan. Fuck. Take this seriously, bud.
I wouldn't take this seriously because I don't even take politics seriously.
Well, this is a special kind of
Neither do I. But I'm just gonna like.
So how would you
Wing
answer
it.
those questions? I'm winging it here too.
That's why
wing it.
you don't get picked the first time. You want to hear everyone else's sides.
So,
Because
all Seth Roth would bring to the table
One
is
stone
death.
no more.
Yeah.
All right, Cap.
Death, and then at the end, create a whole new world in his vision.
How would that go?
I don't know. He failed.
Okay, so
How do you see if you saw him actually succeeding? How would his future look? How would our tomorrow look?
I imagine that after wiping out the entirety of this planet and then using this planet as a vessel to take over another planet and using everything from this planet to make the new planet, after everybody's dead, it would just be an uninhabited planet. It's just
But
him.
how do we come in to play here?
We don't.
because he's representing a whole country, so he has to take.
He's not representing any country. He's representing his mother.
No,
But again,
we're
He's gonna be
Who is
president of
an
the United
alien
States,
experiment.
but he's gonna be the president of the
So
United
how
States.
is he going to use us if he has to take everything from this world?
he just wants to get
Just to make
everything
a
so he
new
can
world.
kill us all.
If he becomes president, he can just start by killing every single authoritative figure and then eventually just be the only person in command to take over the world. And then from there, he just takes over the world.
But when he get arrested and killed,
But also, our world does not work with the frickin' magical fictionalness that is Final Fantasy. So his plan would already ultimately fail. He would just obliterate the entire planet with a meteor, should he actually be able to do that. But since this is reality we're talking here, that man don't mean shit.
the checks and balances.
Yeah,
Get some.
I just don't think he's the leader that this country needs right now.
No.
Honestly,
But he's the leader that I deserve
I think he should be another Donald Trump.
because I want to die, and everyone else.
Okay, Dave, what do you?
No, you
think?
you first, Cap.
No, you.
You first.
It's unanimous. You go.
You go.
I still need to think.
No, no,
about
think on
it.
your own.
I don't know. Then I'm gonna be sitting here.
Yes, and
I just did a whole thing with Sephiroth. It can be literally anyone.
first
you
thing
want.
comes to your mind.
Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Betty White.
Why? Why Betty White?
Why?
What'd she offer?
You want to know her slogan?
What?
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
What's her
Well,
policy?
exactly.
what are we going to say to our enemies? Thank you for fucking
No,
plunging and raping our women.
with her,
Friend?
no, with her in office.
Thank you for being a terrible friend.
Nobody's gonna want to fuck with her because. Do you want to be known as the person that kills Betty White?
I don't think Muslim men from
Elderly age?
don't fucking.
They
fight with some old white
appreciate
bitch.
Golden Girls,
I don't
okay?
think they do. I think the only thing they appreciate is praying to Mecca 5 times a
One
day.
of them is a trans woman.
So moving away from her obvious horrible public appearance she'll have, what is her policies going to be like?
Yeah. What is her views on gun control and education?
Thank you for being a friend.
What does that mean?
She doesn't want.
Thank you for trying
She doesn't
bringing
want fighting
illegal
anymore.
guns into our country.
So what does that
Let's all
mean?
just be
You know what I'm saying?
friends.
Well, the only way to stop fighting is with more violence or deal them all on top. Is she going to be authoritative, dictatorship? What is she going to be?
Who is she representing?
So is she trying to bring world peace by
Cookies.
stopping by ending wars by killing people?
With cookies.
Is she going to remove religion so people no longer fight over it? What is she going to do?
Bake cookies.
If she wants to achieve world peace, so she can either kill everything or nothing at all.
This
And let-
is
and
why
let
I
fall.
didn't want to
Cookies.
go. 'Cause you said shit.
Betty White do? How would she get out of that? What would she do?
Fucking no.
Bake cookies.
Bake cookies?
Bake cookie.
Why would she bake cookies? Why wouldn't anybody?
Cap,
We're asking you.
Cap. The question's not on him. It's on you.
No, it's on.
Why would she bake cookies?
You're the one.
I didn't say bake cookies.
But you're the one
But
that
she
picked
is-
Betty White.
she
She
is
has to
your
be
candidate.
prepared for this.
Why are you assuming that she would bake cookies?
Well, Logan
she's
said
a
that. You
nice
asked Logan, so
elderly
what ask
woman.
you?
Oh, so
She's a
because
sweet
that, she has to bake cookies.
Because she would.
What? Okay, don't dodge the questions.
Wait.
What is your view on gun
Why
control?
would she? Because she
Do you even
would.
know anything about Betty White?
Cap. Don't avoid
No!
Don't avoid the question. What is her view on gun control? Does she support the NRA?
You just spit on me, bro.
Does she support the NRA, or are you dodging the question because she doesn't want the liberals on the left to get all rowdy and fight back?
Because they don't want cookies.
Or perhaps are you a communist?
You're more included.
Or are you far? Is she far left? Is
It's
she a commie? Or is she far right?
beer.
And she's
God,
a Hitler?
The pigs are back.
Boy, this podcast is really going swell. I'm loving this.
Muppet fucking in this. I'm loving it.
I mean, we're just going with Sephiroths, and now we're on to Betty White.
I think this is pretty funny. Really,
I
making
just
me fuck
don't-
up.
Who will bake
You
cookies?
said first thing that comes to your head, and I'm just like, which one is more logical? And I'm like, that is not logical whatsoever. Yet I want to say
You
it.
told me her slogan is
Her slogan was
Slogan
"Thank you for being a friend."
How
Because
will that
it's
help?
it's a fucking joke off of Golden Girls, so you know where she coming from.
But why would that help her? In her? Donald Trump's
I don't fucking know.
slogan
Why would
was
you
"Make
hi-
America Great Again," and that was I'm not supportive, but that was a slogan people could chant. And Obama's was what, hope, change.
Yeah.
It's something people could latch on to. Why would her slogan was "Thank you for being a friend" when everyone
Because everyone that we are allied to.
we have no allies. We have like one.
We can make more with cookies.
Would Betty White?
It's a promise
Would-
for
Would Betty White?
allies.
Would Betty White try to make more allies and be more forthcoming with love with the world, or she continue being the authoritarian government we are now with Donald Trump?
Yeah, because that's going so well.
I mean, we've sort of been doing it for the last couple of Republicans, so it's not really a change. It's just that when we throw a Democrat in the middle and it changes every now and then. But what? What would Betty White do? Could I trust Betty White with my taxes? Will I feel like I'm being gypped, or would I have to run around the militia and throw tea in the harbor?
You don't have to worry about her dying in office.
Yeah, she's 90.
She's immortal.
That's the first thing I'm worrying about. When is the bitch gonna
I'm
die?
Sorry.
Soon.
Yeah, we didn't really worry
Soon.
about Bernie Sanders.
Oh, that was my first time. I didn't. I was supported. I wasn't really supported because he's gonna die soon.
As long as you have a great VP, you're good.
Yeah, like Mary Pence. Who's her VP?
No. Joe Biden, Obama, perfect best friends.
What's Betty White's VP? Again, what's her view on gun control? Keep dodging the question. I'm assuming she's Republican.
What?
I'm assuming she's Republican.
Why would you assume that?
Because you keep dodging the question.
Because she's a sweet grandma.
Oh, I honestly don't know. But if you want me to just make this up,
you just killed the illusion. I'm done now.
Ooh.
Scene broken. Dave, what is your view?
We're going around the room, aren't we?
Okay, sure.
Lucy.
Someone ask me.
All right. Who would your candidate be?
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Why Kermit the Frog?
Because it's Kermit the fucking Frog.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, what policies would he bring to this great country? But first of all, how would Kermit the Frog get top polls? How would he go about it?
He is loved by millions. His voice is iconic.
Iconic.
And he's a green.
It is.
You can't tell him apart from anyone else. He's a civil rights dream. He's not white. He is not black. He's not even human. He is a green fucking frog.
jobs, yeah!
He's gonna create jobs. He has swamps. He has a band. He's entertaining.
So you would say
Wait.
he's a
You said he's in a band?
He has a band.
It's a good time for JJ!
Is he still
He
gonna
has a band. He doesn't
is
know
he
what-
gonna
he's
still
not a band.
focus on the band more than he is gonna focus on
No,
presidency?
he has a band. He's not in it. He's going. People that are in it are going to focus on it.
Shitty.
He just really decides where it goes. So, with his band, he has a band for every presidential inauguration, party, whatever the fuck he wants. He has a band. He doesn't pay for anything. So more money back in the taxpayers' pockets, or back in education, things like that.
Quick question: Who was it? What is VP be?
Probably either animal
Oh,
or no. Well, animal is more of a Republican. Like he's a Trump supporter, so I don't know.
Bonze! Fozzie.
Or Fozzie Bear. That would be his vice president.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fuzzy to the station!
Dave, what's the next question?
Gun control.
Gun control?
Yeah.
Because he's from the South and he's from a swamp. He believes in the Second Amendment and that you step in my swamp, I'll blow your fucking head off.
So he's a Shrek kind of swamper.
Yes, he likes the swamp.
So, from what you're telling me, you were saying Kermit the Frog would...
He's a big advocate of the standing ground law.
Standing ground law. So, would he then cut back on the current regulations on gun controlling?
I'm not sure. But he's really for the kids, so I think he tried to put it a little harder so no kids get hurt anymore.
No kids get hurt anymore. And how would Kermit the Frog go towards these changes to make sure that...
Fucking love this.
I'm trying to capture
I have
serious...
a question.
I'll
after
go.
you-
Keep going.
I have a question.
I'm
after
just
you.
picturing this, but with Fozzie as VP, I don't think anyone can ever take him seriously, but just feel pain anytime he makes a speech. Why? Because it would always be shitty jokes followed by waka waka.
Perfect. Logan, you're not seeing the bigger picture here. Continue, Dave. He would go about gun control by educating kids and showing to parents that kids can understand these things, just you have to do it in a different way.
Because also, don't forget, he has a background in
Child education.
Child education.
Now, moving on to education itself, what will Kermit the Frog do about the abysmal, state of the current American education?
You make it more
Grade
entertaining.
school or college?
Let's just
Every day
say
would be a
K to
special
12.
guest.
K to
for now.
12?
Yeah.
I think he
So right.
put a lot more effort into early learning, and like in the middle school and high school
Oh
years,
God, I can't imagine. I
It-
cannot
it'd be a lot,
imagine.
it'd be a lot
Sex
easier.
ed.
Waka waka.
So you're taking the
guys.
banana and you're taking the whole waka waka.
No, educate the sex education.
Teacher would be animal.
No, would be
Fuck.
would be Bert and Ernie, because those two's fuck.
And you want to grab your lucky rubber ducky?
Oh my god!
Incorrect.
Next
All
question.
times, kids, to wear
Oh.
your rubber ducky.
Well, the education, he would focus on early education, so kids could have an easier time in middle school and high school. So they'd be easier for to learn at the younger ages, and high school and middle school would be either to use for middle school would be helping them get to know them as a person more and who they are, and high school would be more of what the real life would be. How, as an adult, how would you face certain things like mortgages and things like that.
And so it would be the Muppet movie.
Can I please it? Alright. So,
Was Brett in that? No, Jack Black was. Who was the character?
Jack Black was in it, I think.
Yeah.
Jason Segel.
That's why I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know.
How do I not remember that? His last
It's like-
name is Seagull.
It's like Brendan. He's in The Mummy.
Brendan
Brendan
Fraser.
Fraser.
He's a piece of shit too. Continue, what's your
He's
question?
more memorable.
Okay. Do you think that the only reason that he would most likely be elected into office is because of his social status of being
An icon, yes.
what he was?
Yeah, because
So are
he's
you
a-
afraid that people are mainly going to vote for him because one, there are a lot of millennials that are finally becoming of age to like vote.
I don't
and
think.
also,
I think people would vote for him
because like you know how last year we had like a whole thing about like haram, shit like that. Do you think that the only reason he would get elected is because people would see like, oh, this is funny, I'm just gonna vote for him?
Yes.
Yes, I see that, but he has actual things to bring to the table. If people are going to throw away their vote, people want to throw away their vote. Because look who they voted for and put in the office now. They threw away their vote.
Keep in mind, older people will be like, it's a fucking puppet!
Fucking frog. Don't misgender him. He identifies as a frog, not a Muppet.
That's a species.
A Muppet's a thing.
You gotta keep in mind.
Frogs are a species, but he's a
Keep in
thing.
mind, when he is running for president, there will be people that will misgender anyway. So that will happen. No one will vote for him because he's a Muppet.
Frog.
You know what's weird? The fucking movie was literally had that as a subject, like a whole race issue towards Muppets.
Yeah.
They
Like,
have
I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
See?
Pretty sure that
See
was
that?
covered.
Fucking
And that's where my point is.
Kermit the Frog has experienced racism. It can show this country that
Okay, so now he is
Wow.
a symbol of
ethnicity, and he's a civil rights icon because his people of Muppets were racially profiled
Yes, you can
as
call me
things.
McDonald's, 'cause I'm
So
Muppet.
he'll get even the ethnic voters.
Yeah, he'll get the black vote
And the furries.
and the furries and the Muppets and the Muppet Neggers.
The furries? What?
I promise you, Kermit the Frog will get the black vote.
I can't,
Why are
I
you
can't-
so sure
I can't
about
speak
that?
for the black community on that.
I can speak for the black. Kermit the Frog.
What's his view on illegal immigrants?
The tricky questions.
Uh,
Don't quote Jack.
Kermit the Frog's views.
Flashbacks to all the lynchings he did.
Kermit the Frog's views on illegal immigration is that he wants to make it easier for immigrants to enter the United States legally, but
Just in a body bag.
more a deterrent for illegal immigrants to cross over. He wants it easier for illegal to come over, but illegal is harsher. A lot harsher. So harsh even Fozzie isn't laughing.
They have to fuck Miss Peggy.
Not that harsh. I was thinking about like almost a little bit of genocide. A little bit.
Oh God.
A little bit. Not fucking Miss Piggy.
Now let me give you a scenario.
Even Kermit doesn't want to do that.
Let me give you a scenario. This is a very good. one.
Gonzo's part of the Muppets, right?
He fucks chickens.
Yeah, and he's
He's not
an alien.
Let me
He's not part of the
He's
apprentice.
an alien.
let me give you a scenario. So,
Okay.
Kermit the Frog. He has a nephew, right?
Probably. I'm not sure.
He does.
He does. Yes.
Yeah.
So, nephew goes on an international trip to speak to another representative. Turns out that your nephew, or Kermit the Frog's nephew, sorry,
Don't misgender me. Don't assume my species.
is taken hostage by a terrorist organization. What is Kermit's actions?
Why would his nephew be part of the presidency? Just because he's family? Is that all he is, or is he representing the United States somehow?
He's representing the United States.
Why would he? Why would he use family?
I mean, again, Trump.
Fuck Trump. I don't like him.
He's probably
no,
an
I'm saying
icon.
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so
why would Kermit use family and not friends to represent? Well, that's all I'm asking. Why would he use family? Because family would be more to be aimed at to grab.
Well, first woman for, well, really, I guess the first lady or the lady. I don't know what the fuck her title is for presidency, is often used to speak or represent the president in ways.
Would it be Miss Piggy instead?
I don't know.
Why would it be Miss Piggy?
He's the
Why
first
would-
lady. She's the first. Would be
Is
the
she?
first lady.
Are they married?
I think so.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So then I
Live
change
together.
the characters.
Would
Miss
it be Miss
Piggy is representing Kermit in
I
another
think
country.
Kermit would let her die.
I don't know about
Not. Wait, hold on. Can I just ask?
You've been wanting to get rid of that.
What's
fat
Miss Piggy's first name?
bitch. Miss?
Fucking I know.
Miss? Goes
Is
by
it
Piggy.
MISS?
MS. Miss Piggy. It's a title.
Is it MS?
It's a title. Miss Piggy.
Why won't she be
Why
Miss the
isn't
Frog?
she Mrs.?
Mrs. the Frog.
Mrs. the Frog.
That would be it. Maybe
Ain't
she.
no ring
Maybe she's a
on that
businesswoman.
finger yet.
Maybe she's a businesswoman.
And
she
her
wants to-
name is her image.
And and her name is her image. Why would you want to change that? It's nothing. She doesn't have to go to societal norms because she just married a frog.
Oh,
What?
Kermit, I don't want to become ham.
But so
Well,
if she was
thinking.
kidnapped by a terrorist,
The
group-
first lady is a pig?
Your audience
That wouldn't be the first.
But don't.
it's animal. I'm assuming if she got captured by terroristic group, they would probably send our Navy Muppets to go get her back.
But
Wait,
how would-
are you
how
telling
would-
me
how would
that
our-
we-
Muppet Team 6, if you will.
How would our
Motherfucker.
The situation is the demands of the terrorists is that
Terrorist?
terrorists. Yes, the demands of the
terrorist?
terrorists. No, I did not.
I heard terrorist.
I did
That was
too.
you.
I also
Yay.
I heard terrorist.
Anyway, the demands of the terrorists are $50 million within the next hour, or Miss Piggy dies.
That's insane.
And there better not be any. The money better be real. There's no way of taking back. No army. No nothing. Or she dies.
And the president has to deliver it himself.
I'm sure,
Yes.
I'm sure,
They
Mr.
can
the
go
Frog.
there
They have.
on Air Muppet 1.
It's still Air Force One.
No, they renamed it.
It's Air Force One.
No. The whole staff is now Muppets.
But I think,
give
Mr.
equal
the
Our
Frog.
government is now just overcoming.
or President
as
the Frog,
Muppets.
if you will, could pay out of pocket because his big career in entertainment. So he does not take out of taxpayer money. He had a sizable career before
But
his
still,
run.
he's a representative of our country going into dangerous environments.
He'll probably have to bring someone because he's a
can't.
president.
The terrorist demands that he doesn't.
Well, it's something he just can't do then she would die. Because there is certain laws that a Secret Service has to be with the president. If not, it won't work. The only patience, really the only time he has is when he's shitting. And there's a guy right outside the door.
But here's the thing.
And right outside the window over there.
Would he actually still do it? Even though the country advises that he doesn't?
I-
What would his actions be?
He couldn't. He physically
No,
could not.
will he fight against it because that is the love
And
of
risk
his life?
impeachment.
Well, even
Would
if
he do
and
that?
risk impeachment, he wouldn't get impeachment. He would just die. It wouldn't.
No.
It wouldn't.
But what if it went by?
It
and
wouldn't
he lived through it.
It would, but it would not. It would not risk impeachment. It would be a high security risk that would only terrify the country. It would not. He would not get impeached. People would just understand why the fuck would he do that.
But would he do it? Is the end of the line. question
We're
that
sticking
they
with
ask.
this
If he's-
because it is a good question.
If he
Wait.
physically could,
I'm
yes,
glad I came up
No, not if he physically could.
If you know what I'm
Against
saying.
everything.
he could have been restrained. He's a fucking muppet. One buff guy could hold him back.
with. He could also just be torn apart.
So if he physically couldn't, I think yes, unless he physically could not.
Or lit on fire.
Next question.
Here's my main question that I just have to find out. Is he on social media actively?
He sees the appeal of it, and only uses it to promote things. And I think if he gets the presidency, he would no longer need it because when he needs to talk about things, he'll have a State of the Union, go on TV, be on the internet, on the the White House's Twitter feed, Instagram feed, whatever the fuck is around, and it would be live streaming or what the fuck they're doing. So I don't think he would. He sees the appeal, but he would not.
Real shit. How old is he?
If
Real
only
shit,
you
how
make
old is he?
posts
Real
and-
shit. I want to find that out.
Maybe like 30.
He has to be a certain age to run for president. So.
This
No,
is
no. he has to be a certain age to run for presidency.
I guess you can't
Everybody
run
has to follow the order. Then you have to do a new person.
I'm not redoing that.
You failed if he is not of age.
We said anybody, Cap.
If only he could post, alright everybody, I'm on my way to meet our special guest, Kim Jong-un, yay!
Big fan of Kim Jong. Big fan. Big fan of fascism. Call him DJ Fascist Trump. I mean Frog. How old is Kermit? Kermit the Frog here? He's looking at the age of Kermit the Frog.
Yep.
How old is Kermit? It's 35, right?
Show starting in like the 70s.
Yeah.
Maybe way into his 40s. I thought he was made in the 90s. Almost his 50s, yeah.
Well, he's aged well.
Aged green. You'll find wine.
Found the rainbow connection.
This picture's of Kermit the Frog.
How has it not been so clear?
What's his age, goddammit?
I don't know how old he would be.
Look up the first appearance of...
His first appearance, he was performed by Jim Henson in 1955.
Jesus Christ.
He's really fucking old.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he made it. Yeah, he's
About 60.
And he
70s.
only has to be 35 to be
yeah, so
president.
he can become president.
He can.
Okay, next question.
Nice.
So why are you
Debated.
not afraid of Kermit dying soon then if he's already is
Muppets
a
don't
candidate?
die. The only thing that a Muppet can fear is burning to death, destroying.
Oh shit, my
Muppets don't
character would
age.
not even be able to be president because he's only 27.
Muppets do not die of old age. And even if they were damaged, they can get repaired. Muppets don't die. Muppets can live forever.
Plus, he has an outfit for every occasion. Have you watched any of the Muppet movies?
A Muppet can be
Or
remade
show.
and put the same memories. A Muppet can always be the Muppet. The Muppet never dies, Dave. The Muppet never dies! Long live
You almost said
Kermit! Cut that out!
I know you almost
Said Trump.
Long live Trump.
Long live Kermit. Kermit the Frog here!
I don't think I did streaks. So.
Oh my god.
Keep that.
That was beautiful. Long live the frog. Next question.
It's Dave now.
No,
Or
next
you
one
wanna
more.
say-
Do
Alright.
do me more. I fucking got this. I'm really enjoying this.
Flag, I don't have any more. Cap, you got a question?
When did he realize that he wanted to run for presidency? What was the first thought in his head? Like, what
After
if
you got done fucking your mom.
Okay, no.
Alright.
Where was he when he realized, like...
Besides your mom.
Stop. What made him...
Your mom's sweet beach.
punch you?
Elect him. Make him president. Whenever your mom is fucking, that's the next question's answer. Make him president. That's all I'm saying. Best damn president
Okay.
to date.
What would be the first act of presidency?
Fucking his mom. Raw. And busting inside. Making a fucking frog baby.
Where's his dick? Here's my other question. How are we gonna feel having a president who walks around fucking naked? Is he going to wear
He's gonna
suits?
wear a suit. He wears suits.
Alright, here's my question then. Also, why would we have a president who was posing nude and teaching educational videos for children.
He doesn't have
and
a
we were
dick.
fine with it. So that makes it okay?
Yeah, he doesn't have a dick!
Okay, guys have nipples, women have nipples. Why is that
He's
different?
free the
That is the
nips.
thing, too.
Free the nip!
We are trying to free the nip, but
Let him free the nip.
free the dick.
He doesn't have a dick. He doesn't have a
I
veg.
don't want
He doesn't have nips.
Motherfucker.
He doesn't have an asshole.
Wait.
He's a muppet.
He has a handhold.
He shits out his handhole. I don't know.
What does he have?
He doesn't
I
know.
don't know.
Vote for Kermit the Frog. 2020. See you now. Okay, Dave, you're up.
Okay. My candidate would be Gordon Ramsay.
Why Gordon Ramsay? Wait, he can't. He's not part of. He's not a U.S. citizen.
God,
We said anybody.
mother of God.
Why Gordon Ramsay?
I think he would do a fine job cleaning up.
He would be a
our-
great governor.
Logan serious.
Yeah, I think he would do a great job just cleaning out our very outdated and honestly stagnant administration.
What's his view on gun control?
His view on gun control, he is very strong on, Americans having the right to own arms, but he knows when a fucking idiot is a fucking idiot and there's no need to give a fucking idiot a gun.
Alright, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is he going to follow through with Michelle Obama's kind of run with the whole, like, trying to get our country to eat healthier? Is he going to try, because he is a chef, he has culinary background, what is he going to do with that background? Is he going to contribute that into his presidency whatsoever?
And that would he also help World Hunger? Will he feed in that charities?
And that's a good question. And the answer to those questions is starting with you, Cap.
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay doesn't give a fuck about that. It was honestly just a front because he was trying to fuck Obama. But
He was trying to fuck Obama?
yeah, he should just try and fuck her. But
Oh, him. I thought about like
yeah.
Brock.
Oh.
No. Yeah. So
We forgot that
Honestly-
that's his last name.
Honestly, yeah.
Hey, Obama! Michelle sees you. Hey! Not you, motherfucker! Him!
I should have said Mrs. Obama or something, in case, which
I
otherwise
thought-
I don't think Ramsey would get much votes.
Yeah.
I
he
thought,
was trying to fuck
His
Barry's
slogan.
wife.
I'm just trying to fuck Barack.
honestly, he
Let me
thought.
smash.
Honestly, he thought the whole program was pretty stupid too. Like, come on, it did jack shit. Oh,
Well, they changed a lot of school lunches too.
yeah. And did you enjoy them?
No,
I
it tastes
did
like dog shit.
sometimes.
It tastes like dog shit. They're all dog shit.
No. For when I went up, there was a certain school I went to that they did have like a good variety of like healthy options.
The school we went to was supposed to be one of the best in our state, and our lunches
Okay,
taste
mine
like
is
Yep.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
The
So,
other
but would you
state.
think a school that is one of the best in the state, when they get the most funding for better lunches?
And I'm glad that is being brought up right now because Gordon is a strong advocator for much higher spending in the education system itself, and he is completely on board for increasing districts' fundings all statewide, and possibly even encouraging money-based earned grade, such as done in other countries like Switzerland, where students get paid for good
Going
grades.
to college, yeah.
Neutral. Aren't they?
What?
No. Who's neutral?
Sweden.
Sweden, that's what it is.
So
I fucked up.
Okay.
Logan, you wanna
What's Gordon Ramsay's views with the current climate setting? How would he affect how we use power? Would we focus more on coal mining? Would we fund more big oil? What was his? What would he? Would he be for the Paris Agreement, for preventing and trying to further the life on Earth, or would he rather it burn and just make money off like any other Republican would? Just as long as they keep funding their ideas, they can do what they want.
Now, obviously here, Gordon is like many of our great founding fathers and inventors of our nation.
British.
An actual businessman.
Shit. Got real.
Oh shit! You got him.
And what any businessman would obviously know is that you can't, use up all of your supply that you have right now. So of course he would be
Stretch it out.
exactly. So of course he would, be an advocate for sustainability and much more environmentalist, but not to the more far right view, but more for better recycling programs of sorts. But as for energy, Gordon is looking towards the future in again, renewable energy and possibly nuclear energy. Nuclear energy as itself is such a controversy. He himself can't just risk, his publicity, going down the drain for it. So,
speaking of nuclear things,
yeah.
what's his feel on nuclear warheads? Does he want to increase production or decrease production?
Now, as any other leaders would think, you want to make sure others don't have, weapons that could potentially harm you. And so, in order to, withhold that, we thought in the past that we have to, be the only one with the most. But as we've seen with the Cold War that he has personally, grew up and experienced, that...
He's that old, fuck. I did not know that. He is that old. Yeah, that works out. He was alive during the 80s.
I am pulling a lot of bullshit out of my ass.
He's actually that old. Fuck.
So was Kermit the Frog.
He's seen Vietnam. Sorry, the Korean Wars. Shit.
Oh my god.
The Nixon presidency.
He had
His
his early age is on when
Space
Jim
Race?
Henson made the Swamp Years, which is him younger. He betrayed him as 12 years old.
So even during World War II.
fucking hell.
Fuck. Okay. Continue.
So yeah.
There's a lot about Kermit the Frog. I just learned.
He has personally experienced and learned
Vote for Kermit.
that this isn't necessarily the way and would encourage, the cut down of all nuclear warheads on a global scale.
You could.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just slightly annoyed.
Of?
Huh?
Of?
For recording.
How long have we been recording?
Almost an hour.
Okay.
6 minutes to an hour.
What would
Yeah.
it's not that honestly it's not that bad. Is it we haven't been
We've stayed on topic for the most part.
Yeah, it's not that there's no really quiet moment. What would he do for the benefit of what would he be pro life? Would he be against abortion? Would he for it? Would he fund Planned Parenthood? How would he feel about gay rights, trans rights? How would he see life of everyday people in the Black community, LGBT community, the Hispanic community? How would he work that out?
Now, with Gordon Ramsay, he is of anything of many things, but solely,
He is Ramsay the Great.
solely
Ramsay the chef.
a man of the people.
Ramsay the devil.
And as we've seen in multiple times, he has an unbiased view of people. And as long as you're not a shithead, you can live life happily. And Gordon will be promoting that exact kind of prophecy. Don't be a shithead. Don't fucking suck at what you do. Be good at being a productive member of society. Pay your fucking taxes. And yeah, obviously, that by itself should recognize you as a respectable citizen where all your rights are guaranteed as our fathers would have wanted. And I think Gordon sticks to that.
And with that,
How is his image with, cursing on TV, just screaming at people, calling them, pieces of shit? How is that? How it,
I was waiting
worthless
for someone
pieces
to poke through that.
because it's
Holy shit.
you see presidents
Him
with,
trying to work out a tree.
you see presidents with, backgrounds, and you're like, oh, there's also, this guy's running for president, cool, but this is what he did in the past. And then you have a video where it's what are you? An idiot sandwich. And it's just him holding a fucking, 2 pieces of bread on somebody's head. He has so much history of
being
verbal
a shit.
abuse.
Being a shit.
And I just want to know how, are we just going to, be like, no, that's just
That's
him.
why I was running
That's
the
just him.
entire time
And
I
we're
was talking.
we're fine
I was
with it
like,
because
they're
it's
really
we-
going with this.
We knew what we were getting into, but other people who aren't more of they're on the political side and not just oh, it's Gordon Ramsay. We know of him. We learning that too.
Yeah.
They're learning just his political side. They've never heard of him before. Just seen his political side. They're seeing all of this. They don't have any background.
Right.
And they're just seeing that. How do you think that's going to affect him? Because there are just people that will not just be like us, oh, that's how he is, you just have to learn to get along with it. They're going to be like, no, he did that. And that's something that some people don't see appropriate.
Right. And I bring you this question to answer that question. Haven't we already seen this before? Haven't we already have to just come to the conclusion that that's just how he is?
With grabbing by the pussy.
With George W. Bush.
Up into mass
Senior,
destruction.
Junior.
Gordon Ramsay could run for president.
Thank you and good night, folks. Gordon Ramsay. Bye, bitches.
Roll credits and recording.